So thank you so much for being on this program. If you wouldn't mind just taking a minute and giving me some feedback on the program or even this week or what you've learned, maybe I can make clips of it and share when I present this program again. Anybody want to share?
Sure.
Go, Chris.
The 4 weeks has given me so many tools and helped me to start anew, to start fresh and reshape my thinking, the language that I use in my life every day, and that my old belief systems are just that, old belief systems, and they don't factor in anymore.
Yeah, good. Good, thank you. Thank you. Anybody else?
I just wanted to say that I've really appreciated the opportunity to think about everything you've shared with us. They are simple things, but they're not easy things. They have simplicity about them, really, when you think about it, but they're not easy because I think our patterns and how we think about things, or we have ways of doing things. I mean, it's easy to fall back into it and you go, oh, why am I back here again? Okay, well, let's get back on track. And you can get back on track. And it's just that reset. So, just that reminder of that self-compassion, and that we are in the driver's seat of our lives. Like, just enjoy the journey, but you don't have to be stuck on the bumps everywhere. I mean, there are going to be bumps. That's what life is about, right? So thank you. Yeah, I just really appreciated that, and meeting everyone and having this kind of time set aside, because I haven't done anything like this. Usually they're like academic courses or professional trainings, and you don't really put yourself in that way. And this was just for me. And so I really found it fun. And you didn't have to take tons of notes. You weren't getting lost in the content and like, okay, it was like, let's just see and think about it in a meaningful way and just enjoy it. So thank you.
I love your analogy of the bumps, the bumps in the road. And the bumps in the road are like lessons, right? And they're going to keep coming until we learn them and compassionately work on them. And that's what drives us forward. And I believe it makes life more interesting. Doreen.
Yes. Well, thank you very much to everyone. This has been the first class I've ever taken, and it was just for me, and a long time coming. And I've learned a lot. The main thing for me is to be in the moment, more aware. And I'm really at times fighting with it, but in a fun way. So yeah, no, it's, I see a big change. And like what Chris said, I feel lighter, and it's being pointed out to me. So, but I felt it first. And somebody said, what are you doing different? And I threw your name out there, and I said the course, just because I'm pretty sure you'll see my face again, because I've learned a lot, but I know that there's much more that I would like to discover.
Nice. Yeah, it is, there's, I'm glad you enjoyed the learning, and I want you also to keep a statement. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting that my technology was like that today? Isn't that interesting that in the dating world, isn't that interesting? all the things there is to learn, and it makes life rich if you have that perspective. Did you want to add anything, Megan?
Yeah, just thank you very much to everybody too sharing. I learned a lot as well. And Eileen, I appreciate the bit of structure. I had said the first day that I was looking for a bit of a way to not try and figure it out in my head, how I would, figure these thoughts out. And it's just another reinforcement, a way to look at it, especially from the limiting beliefs. That gives me a place to just non-judgmentally just look at, what do you believe? Like in the sort of Socratic questioning, like, is that true? Is that really what's is that just a belief or is that a truth? And to challenge it a little bit. And yeah, I just feel I appreciate you recapping because that helped as well. And I feel like, again, I have to sit with this a little bit. I feel like the recapping was great, but I am going to review it. And I appreciate that you send out. That's very good for reinforcement for me, just to have the recaps and the slides, because that helps me again, just kind of structure it a little bit for me to work at it.
Yeah, your personality, when you get into learning your personality and the challenges, but how you can take the challenges and build them into strengths, how you recognize your own patterns so they can see, you can see what goes on. One of my sons, I believe, is the same personality type you are. And so I said to him, what happens when you get triggered? And he said, Mom, it's like my mind blows up and it's going in all different directions to try and solve everything and bring me back into security. So even knowing those sort of things are super helpful. Chris, you took the What Makes People Tick 3-part program, right?
Yep.
And that was for you? How did you?
It was, again, very, very mind opening, and created a lot of new pathways of thinking about who I am and who I really am, not who I thought I was, but who I really am.
Nice. Yeah. So that completes the 4 weeks. Karen, if you stay on, we're going to solve your link issues. And thank you all for joining me. I am going to be offering this program as a replay. So if you have friends who are interested in the program, they can, I'll be sending that out and they can purchase the replay. My goal is to give people as many skills and tools so that their life is juicy. They can create the life and the destiny they are meant to have. So thank you all for being on. Bye for now.